guys.
Hey guys, welcome to Binge,
Or bitch.
where she talks.
And he talks. Well, he usually. And we eat,
both
of
eat.
course.
Well, today we have got,
Something that's going to drive the gods crazy.
something that is definitely going to drive the gods crazy today. And the best part is he's got both the yin and the yang of the kitchen
But we're
world.
going to be talking about the yin. The yang is going to happen later on, so they have to piece it together later on.
No, but we did it before as well.
We've never done it before.
Oh yes, so we are doing the yang. The yin will come
Eventually.
in days to come. Sorry guys. Spoiler alert. Alright. So today we've got quite a lot. We've got a continental feast. Yeah. We've got your breakfast, we've got pastas, salads, steaks,
And this
sandwiches.
is courtesy the
Yeah.
Devil's Own Kitchen. Hence we said the two devils are going to be enjoying this particular
Oh
feast.
yes. It's jam-packed with loads of protein.
Yep.
Healthy eating as well. It's got a mix of everything. Like I said, you've got steak, salad, pastas, and we are doing breakfast for lunch today.
So we're not just doing any breakfast. We're doing the
Devil's
Own
Own
breakfast.
breakfast.
And I don't know if you all can see. We're going to try and turn it. So this is the Devil's Own breakfast. As we said, we put up posts of photos once we finish our particular review. This is a feast like no other, and
it's right in front of me.
it's right in front of shot. So a little about the place. It's called Devil's Own Breakfast. It's located Devil's Own Kitchen. It's located in CVR. It's a cloud-based kitchen, and this is going to be an absolute feast because, as Sean mentioned, we've got protein, we've got sausages,
Starch, we've got vegetables,
and carbs.
We've got vegetables, we've got carbs, we've got bread, wheat, gluten, we've got
But yes, as Sean said, we've got so much stuff in front of us and we can't wait to dig in.
to be honest, we don't know where to start. So
Okay.
we start with the first meal of the day, which happens to be your breakfast.
Yes, today is going to be, as you can see, the both of us are really relaxed. I'm still in my PJs because it is breakfast for lunch.
I
Brunch.
changed because I had to come to her place to cook.
Yes.
So
but
moving on, we start off with the most important meal of the day, which is your breakfast that keeps you going for hours before you go into your lunch. It is one of the heaviest meals. It is the heaviest meal you have for the day, which keeps you going throughout the day, and then you have your other meals which help you sustain for the rest of the day. With regards to breakfast, it is protein filled. It has got a lot of carbs, a lot of starch. We've got pork sausages, we've got chicken sausages, we've got ham,
Yeah.
we've got bacon, we've got I am waiting to dig in. We've got baked beans, we've got sauteed mushrooms, we've got grilled tomatoes, we've got fried eggs, and we have the bread to go with it. So
Alright,
yeah, so
I've already
this is how
cut
we're
up
going.
the sausages.
Yeah.
So as we said, we taste, guys, and we've got so much to taste, which is really nice. So we're going to start off with
The chicken sausage.
Simple, grilled, nice chicken sausages. Refreshing start to the day. Sausages are sausages.
Sausage or sausage, guys. When
You
it
either
comes
like
to
them
chicken
or you don't.
sausage, not too much of flavors. It is a very simple flavor.
Oh, this has got a pink inside. Have you ever seen that before?
This is the first time I'm eating a sausage that
Actually, you
looks.
take this one.
Yeah. Sorry, guys. It's not hygiene. Yeah. So, yeah, guys. No. So yeah. Now we are gonna try the pork sausages.
spices in this particular type of pork sausage. There's not too much of fat. You can make out
there's quite a bit of pepper.
yeah, but like the oil usually oozes out, but I think this is grilled as well.
No, it's
It's well contained.
the sausage is very different from our regular sausage that we've grown up eating.
Yeah.
And we've got spinach, people. We've got spinach, one of my favorite greens. I love garlic tossed spinach. It is one of my favorite greens, and I would love to eat it every day. Okay, now moving back to the sausage itself. It's got a bit of fattiness to it. It's got a very subtle bit of fattiness to it. You can feel the fat right through the meat when you bite into it. The meat itself is tender. The sausage is very tender. It's melting in your mouth goodness. But then you do need to understand that this was sent from a cloud kitchen, so some of the things are a little cold.
But to be in all fairness, we did get it a while ago, and
it did take us some time to get things sorted out here as well, arranging everything. But very nice meaty flavor from the pork. It's a very subtle bit of meat. You can get the fat that comes through. Pork, as you guys know, has a lot of fat in it, and so that is that. And moving on,
I'm gonna mix. This is how I prefer eating my hash browns, with the spinach on it, because I like the taste. Because hash browns typically are just plain potato, deep fried potato, and I'm okay with that because I'm not too much of a French fry person. So
I love my potatoes, guys. I love the starch in the potato, the creaminess of the potatoes.
The spinach is good. As he said, garlic tossed spinach. It's got a really nice taste. If you haven't got your Sunday breakfast on, perhaps the Devil's Own breakfast is something you could have. Again, we're tasting, so we share. If not, we wouldn't be sharing.
It's got the garlic toast spinach is really, really nice. Very, very flavorful. It's got a bit of chili to it. Like it has that slight bit of heat. But here again, he's taken off the peps from the center.
Yeah, he has.
The pips, sorry, pips from the center.
Peps.
Which means it is it's got a very subtle spice, and you can taste the garlic, salt, pepper. Like I said, I always love my spinach, and I'm gonna finish this before she does.
He's actually finishing the entire hash brown and the spinach without sharing. But that's exactly what we do, guys. So our English breakfast is typical English breakfast: sausages, bacon, ham, baked beans. You don't like baked beans too much, do you? I love the baked beans. How do you like your eggs? I'm not a person who likes sunny side up or the bullseye where it's runny. I like it probably in the style of an omelette, which he's given us. It's not runny, I've already poked it, you see.
It's more like a sunny side up, but then again, this is cooked on both sides.
Yeah.
Like she said, it's not runny. Like she said, it's not runny. It is just your normal eggs, guys. Egg fried both sides. For the ones that don't like sunny side up, I personally love eggs.
I'm not that big of an egg eater, but
I love my eggs. A little bit of salt, lots of pepper, and
he's used a lot of different.
He's used chili flakes, oregano.
Sean's gonna give you details because he's not.
He's used chili flakes, oregano.
Okay, so as Sean said, chili flakes, oregano. The egg is cooked nicely. It's not runny. It is fluffy. It is fluffy.
Yeah, it is. Got
it is fluffy, and he's put an overdose of pepper, which I actually like because I can see it, and I like this egg. It is nice.
Okay. So eggs are enjoyed by people many different ways. Some of them like scrambled eggs, boiled eggs, sunny side up, fried on both sides like this is. Here in India, we have egg burji. You have your omelets with either you get with vegetables, like a Spanish omelet. You can add cheese to it.
Yeah.
You can add, you can make a masala omelette that we do at home almost all the time with
I
onions,
really
tomatoes, pepper, chili powder, salt, so on and so forth.
I actually like how you can see layers. It looks
It
really
is
nice. It's an aesthetic omelette.
not an aesthetic omelette. The egg is cooked properly,
Yeah.
as in it's cooked right through, so you don't have the runniness of the yolk. Moving on, we move on to the mushrooms.
Which is our favorite.
Well, I love mushrooms. All of us do. And this mushroom is again tossed with a little bit of parsley,
Yeah.
chili, garlic, and a wee bit of oil is what it's tossed in.
Yeah. With pepper.
Oh, a lot of pepper.
It's sorted nicely. It's not too overpowering, and I'm guessing
You guys
it
need to
blends.
excuse me for just a minute.
Oops. It blends in really well. Our tummies are super duper happy. Oh, thank you. I needed that. Have you got your coffee this morning?
It wouldn't be a breakfast if you don't have your coffee. Your coffee is a pick-me-up, extra dose of caffeine that gets you going all day with your breakfast. So
Yeah.
a nice, healthy, hearty meal with the devil's own breakfast.
Yeah.
Loving it so far. So going back to the mushrooms, it's got a lot of pepperiness to it. Amazingly cooked. It's not very dry. It's got that bit of moisture. Like you guys know, mushrooms have a lot of moisture in it, and it's cooked to perfection. You can taste the garlic. You can taste the chili. It's well seasoned, but a lot of pepper. I actually have grown to like pepper
Yeah.
in the past couple of years, and I'm enjoying it.
Okay, I love baked beans, and that is a bang on baked bean, because the beans are cooked nicely. The tomato puree around them just makes
The
them
sauciness.
Yeah, it's sauciness tomato puree. It drowns them in. Ooh! Stop distracting me, Sean. And it's got a really nice flavor to it. There is a vast flavor profile in the beans. I like it. If you see us eating veggies on our show, and you see us taking a second helping, that means we don't like a second mouth or a third mouth. That means we really
It's got a
like it.
lot of sauce, guys. You can see, you can taste the tomato flavor from the baked beans. It's got a lot of sauciness to it. It's cooked to perfection. It's a little, baked beans has to be a little, very slightly overcooked, so that slightly overcooked in the sense that it holds its shape. But when you bite into it, it's got that very creamy consistency to it. So the creaminess of the sharpness of the tomato sauce is cut by the creaminess
Yeah.
of the beans itself. Very nicely cooked, and I'm enjoying it.
I've enjoyed the breakfast.
So while she
so far.
goes through that, I know she's not a big fan of tomatoes.
Not tomatoes, but if they're cherry tomatoes, then yes.
Yeah, she's
Ooh.
very picky when it comes to tomatoes, but these are grilled tomatoes, and I'm just going to give it a try. These grilled tomatoes, however, is cooked in a bit of a...
You have to be louder, I don't think you can.
These tomatoes are cooked with a bit of salt, pepper, and some parsley. There's a lot of parsley in almost all of these dishes.
That's nice. It's not tomato just put on the grill, but
Oh wow.
Ashon said there are flavors in it too. What's
There-
wrong with me and saying flavors?
There's chili, parsley,
Olive oil, oregano.
a little bit, yeah, you can taste the oregano, and wow.
You can't go wrong with pork ham. Mm-mm. You can't go wrong with it. You either get it right or you get it wrong. But ooh,
Whoever you guys are getting your cold cuts from.
these are yummy. I like the pork ham better than the chicken.
Yeah, like I said, the pork, because of the meat, it's not a red meat, it's a pinkish kind of a meat with a lot of fat that adds flavor. Guys, for the guys that love any sort of meat, I'm pretty sure this is world renowned, everyone around the world knows it, that fat adds flavor.
Yeah, it does.
Alright? Fat adds flavor, but then again you can't go overboard with it. It has to be the right amount of fat that adds flavor. The pork ham again has that, so it is pure meat, so it has that saltiness in the ham. It is skinless ham.
Yeah.
This is skinless ham, no fat. No fat off the top, but obviously it adds to the flavor.
Yeah. Bacon, how can you forget, Sean?
And-
Bacon, my heart.
Last but not the least, everyone's favorite. I mean, for the guys that actually love pork, you cannot finish a good breakfast, a continental breakfast without your bacon.
Grilled bacon.
Crispy bacon. Even though it's been a while, sorry. This is Devil's own breakfast. Devil's own continental breakfast. The saltiness of the ham. It's crispy even though it's been in the packaging for a while. It's still got that bit of crisp to it. It's just lovely flavors, guys. It's salty, it's cooked to perfection, it's crispy, everything you would love in a piece of bacon. That is the most amazing way to finish off the breakfast.
Maybe a little more.
Moving on.
But I love the beans, they really taste nice. Okay, moving on.
Oh, we forgot the bread that goes with the
The toast, but that we can have later.
yeah, guys, it is toast bread, guys. It's just gluten fried on a pan or your grill and served with butter.
Okay.
Moving on, we have a roast beef sandwich. One of their best sellers, one of Devil's Own Kitchen, right? Devil's Own Kitchen's best sellers. And
I think the gods are not on our side at the moment, but I hope they do stay for a little while more. I know we're having the Devil's Own breakfast. Oh wow. Roast beef with mayo, iceberg lettuce,
onions,
tomato.
peppers, tomatoes. The beef itself stands out for itself. It is roast beef that is juicy, very tender, roast beef can sometimes tend to be a little dry based on the way you cook it, but this, I think he's used, if I'm right, I think he's used tenderloin for this.
Yeah.
It's very juicy, very succulent. Tenderloin, guys, is the part of the meat that is the part of the animal that does not get a lot of work. So it's very tender. It's stuck right in between the rib cage and the lower spine.
Yeah.
That's a very tender piece of meat. The most tender piece of meat that you can get from a cow. And when it's cooked right, it's easy to overcook it, and when it gets overcooked, it becomes a little dry. But this piece of meat is cooked so well,
Yeah.
and the sautéed vegetables that go with the sandwich itself is good. The mayo and it's just the mixture of the vegetable. The vegetable give it that extra uplift.
Yeah.
A very good hearty sandwich.
Yeah.
Packed with flavors.
So, a lot of people might see me doing this throughout today. That's because whenever I eat probably pasta or something like that, or even bread for that matter, I do have like a slight allergy, but then it's okay. It's still food. It's good food, and we can still go on.
All right, moving on. What do you want to
are we
go
doing
with?
next?
We
Do you
should
wanna
do the salad.
Hey, great
Okay.
minds think alike. Alright, so for our veggie friends tuned in, we have
got something for you guys as well.
It is the devil's own take on the Caesar salad. It's not a chicken Caesar salad, it's vegetarian Caesar salad. And from the looks itself, you've got the grated cheese, you've got pickles, you've got
He's
olives.
used actual Parmesan.
Yeah.
He's
it is-
actually used Parmesan cheese, guys, and you've got the Caesar salad.
do a
You've got
mix up of it.
You've got the mayo, you've got the entire thing, you've got iceberg lettuce, you've got olives, carrots, beans.
You can hear Sean's voice like
Yeah, you can.
decibel increasing because of the excitement of what we have.
Yeah, you guys, this is you've got everything. It's like it's got all the vegetables here and the goodness of the cheese, and you've got olives, you've got the Caesar dressing, and just look at it. It is colorful. It looks good. Like we said, we're not much of vegetable eaters, but you can't go wrong when you add cheese to it.
Or Caesar salad dressing. Is it good? He forgot about the mushrooms, the olives, the... Woo. Janoop, I have to say this. Thank God you quit your career in digital media to start this off. I know this started in Jan, and then the pandemic happened after that, and things went south as well, which was the case for a lot of small businesses, a lot of business owners, a lot of bakers. But I think this is your calling. I can't say this is God's calling. This is definitely the devil's own calling, and it is good food on a Sunday. When Sean meant the yin and yang, so Janoop's got Devil's Own Kitchen, which is a hearty continental breakfast, hearty continental menu, because he loved American food and there wasn't good enough Conti food according to his palate. Saying that he's not dissing others, but then each one has their own sort of likings when it comes to
every
Conti
person
food.
that works with food have their own take on food.
Yeah.
Janoop's calling was to have two kitchens that serve, obviously, since he loves Kerala food.
Yeah.
He is
A Malayali.
Malayali, yes. He is
So he's got Devil's Own Kitchen
and
and
he's got
God's
God's
Own
own
Kitchen.
kitchen. So hence I said the yin and yang to life is right here with Janoop JS
Yeah.
and the Caesar salad. Wow, you've got peppers, you've got lettuce, you've got carrots, tomatoes, onions, beans. What else? You've got baby corn. You've got so many things going with it, guys. A beautiful salad. Yes, not a lot of people are fans of vegetable, veg, like pure veg salads. But
I think the trend is changing.
Yeah, I think the trend is changing, and we have also changed from the time we started this show.
Yeah.
In terms of our vegetables, we've enjoyed our vegetables more. Guys, you need to give us, like we keep saying, you guys need to give us a chance to say something bad about what is being put in front of us. But so far, Jinup, you've been doing a spot-on job with the food that you've served. The Caesar salad is amazing. The dressing, the Parmesan, everything adds to the flavor of the salad, and overall a very, very good salad.
When it came to the garlic bread, we looked at it because it looked like a slice of bread. The first thing that both of us went was, really? But when you taste it, you can actually taste the amount of garlic that's gone into it. It is original garlic bread. There are chili flakes, parsley, and a good amount of butter. See, I told you I'm going to be reacting.
Butter and loads of garlic.
Yeah.
So, if you guys are gonna go vampire hunting today, this is something you need to have.
Yeah.
It's got loads of garlic and amazing flavors.
Yeah.
I think we will need to move on because the weather gods are pouring down on us. We are enjoying Devil's Own Kitchen, so it's only fair that the skies open up.
Yeah, that's
And
true.
moving on,
Because of course they have to dance with the devil. But yeah, we've got
chicken penne pasta and red sauce. So okay, now when it comes to pasta, guys,
Sean's not a
I'm
pasta
not
person.
a pasta person. Like I said, there are very few things in life that I will eat, which is why we give you guys the option of giving us food that you think you would love to serve us. But again, for the camera and
is good
for our
pasta.
channel, I'm taking a nice big bite.
That is good pasta. It's got fresh tomato sauce. It's got loads of herbs in it. The tomato, isn't this arrabbiata? Yeah, so it's the arrabbiata pasta that Jinup has replicated. It is tomatoey, it is fresh. It's not heavy when you eat it. The penne is cooked nicely. And it is not, sometimes you get pasta with chewy penne, which is not at all nice. But this is
It's easy to overcook pasta, to be very honest.
Yeah.
But this pasta is cooked perfectly.
Yeah.
Um,
And it's raining.
Yes, and it's raining. So sorry guys, we have to move on.
We've got one more thing, which is a good thing too.
All right. So while she's cutting into this, let me explain a bit about the pasta.
So this is the Tuscan chicken steak, and the weather gods, can you be nice to us for a little while more? Go ahead, stand.
Alright, so I think we are going to move back a bit.
No, I think we're okay for now. We just got one more thing left.
Yeah, so while she's digging into this, let me just say a bit more about the pasta itself.
Oh, sorry.
So it's got a tangy flavor to it. The sauce, the tomato sauce that is put with the pasta. Sorry guys, I'm forgetting my words. Yeah, the sauce that comes with the pasta is sharp. It's got that hint of chili. It's got a lot of acidity in it. It's got garlic, chili flakes, parsley, chicken, and overall a very nice penne pasta. And ooh, wow, the Tuscan chicken.
It is a creamy steak. It's a creamy chicken steak. Do you want to taste this on its own first?
All right, guys.
Okay, hold up, guys. I think this is gonna be a first. Okay. Come follow us. Follow us. See, this is what happens when you decide to do things outside. But it still works. So our plates are full. We've got a Tuscan. Woo, wait, hold on. Let me just try and get the right place for this. And we're sorted. Okay, sorry about that. The rain gods are being funny. But we've got a Tuscan chicken steak, which is the last part of what we were supposed to be trying out. And okay, I'm gonna start off before Sean comes, because we've got a nice mashed potato, a lot of mashed potato. You've got sauteed veg, which is baby corn, beans, carrots, etc. The mashed potato is good.
Hey guys, sorry about this. I guess the weather gods did decide to come down on us.
They were crazy.
And sorry, she is going to be feeding me this time.
I think you need to cut the steak because we don't have a table at the moment. But this is what happens when you decide to do something, when you decide to eat, possibly eat outside as well. When you're eating on the streets in the rain or in your garden in the rain, it just makes sense
Sorry.
to actually just finish off what you started, because of course you're not going to stop your food for the rain.
All right,
you just
so
find shelter and eat it. Go ahead.
I'm digging into the Tuscan steak
with the sauce that he gave separately, right? Is it good?
Wow.
Hold up.
Amazing creamy sauce.
Oh wow.
With the chicken breast, it's easy for it to become a little dry. But with the sauce, it adds an extra bit of creaminess. It's a garlicky. It's got a bit of. It's got a little bit of spinach, mushroom, lots of cream. Spinach, mushroom, cream, garlic. You can taste all of those flavors there. A very creamy sauce served with a side of, served on a bed of mash.
Yeah.
And a side of vegetables. There's no way you can go wrong with
So
a
the
chicken
mash
steak.
also has little pieces of garlic in it, which tastes really nice. It's very different from the regular mash. And the sauce is super duper creamy, which takes it to a whole new level.
For the guys out there, sorry, this time around I am using my left hand. Excuse me, because we are in a bit of a tight squeeze.
We're in a very tight squeeze. But I think this is what happens. The weather gets you all romantic, and he's just coming closer for the food. So yeah, not for anything else.
Yeah.
Honestly.
So Devil's Own Kitchen is a revelation in food.
Yeah.
Especially with continental food, they're taking things to a different level. Everyone loves their food a little differently. You guys need to get in touch with Jinoop. Yes,
Devil's Own Kitchen.
Devil's Own Kitchen.
You
Jinoop.
can order on
Swiggy,
Zomato, even Dunzo, or just get in touch with Jinoop.
Yeah, Jinoop, please leave your details on the video once the video is done. Leave your details below. Guys, you need to get in touch with him if you haven't had your Sunday breakfast or even your lunch. So we had both at the same time. We had a bit of the breakfast, which is the Devil's Own breakfast, which was phenomenally good. It had the right bit of everything and topped it off with bacon. Guys, you cannot go wrong if you have bacon to your breakfast. Not every day. That again is something you can afford to do on a Sunday. The garlic bread.
The garlic bread was simple. It
Simple
tasted
yet
really
flavorful.
nicely. Yeah, tasted really nicely. Tasted really nice. It is simple yet flavorful. And of course, how can we forget the ham, the eggs cooked to perfection, the sausage,
the baked beans, the tomatoes, the mushroom. Oh, definitely my favorite, the spinach, which was cooked to perfection.
That's true. But how many of y'all can relate to this? You can rain on my parade, but you can't rain on my food. Because we're gonna find a place anyways and eat our food. So yeah, let me hold that for you.
No, I want it. All right.
So yeah.
So guys, if you haven't had your Sunday feast, please contact
Janoop,
Devil's Own Kitchen. You can order your food, get it delivered. The food tastes amazing. You guys need to try it. We've enjoyed it. I'm gonna go and devour more food. So if you guys can excuse us, we'd love to talk to you more, but we love our food a lot more. So you take care.
Take care. Enjoy the weather. Call Janoop. You need breakfast for lunch or
you need breakfast or your lunch.
You need breakfast for lunch or lunch for lunch.
Or lunch for tea.
Just call Janoop. The food is really, really good.
And you guys will, I'm sure you guys will not regret it. So
you'd devour it as much as we did.
Yep.
So now let us go and actually eat our food.
And we'll see you soon.
Next week.
Until next week, maybe something in between.
We
never know. So we will let you guys know soon. Until then, lots of love. Sorry about the weather. Sorry about the inconvenience.
We can say sorry for the weather. The
weather gods did this. We are enjoying Devil's Own food. So, bye-bye.
Bye. See you later.